Hi, this is the literacy promoting activity for judging a book by its cover. So, with a question that I first want to mention is, have you ever judged a book by its cover? I have actually, and it was just recently. Usually, I'll look at the cover, and if it interests me, then I'll go to read the back of the book to see. I never solely base my judgment on the cover and decide that I want to read it just because of the cover. Well, just recently, with Long Way Down, the cover interested me so much that I read it, and I ended up loving the book. It intrigued me so much was because of the elevator buttons and the shadowy figure in the background. It surprised me that I liked the book because of or wanted to read the book because of the elevator buttons, because I hate elevators. I don't go in elevators. I'm definitely afraid of elevators. But that honestly was one of the reasons why I picked the book, because I wanted to see why those buttons were on the cover. So for this assignment, I picked the book Just Listen by Sarah Dessen, and this is the original cover of the book I read. So what stands out? I thought with this book that the title really stood out. I liked that it was there and that the white background made the title stand out. What was appealing was the iPod, because I always have my iPod in. I love listening to music, and most of the time when I'm walking, I always have my iPod in. What could turn a reader off? I feel like if you don't like music, could turn you off from the cover, because obviously music is important. And I feel like what could turn you off is if you like being quiet, and that could turn you off because this is just listen. So if you're really, really, really talkative and you don't like being quiet and you don't like listening, maybe that will turn you off. So what sort of questions did you ask yourself based on the images you see in the cover? I was thinking, because of the iPod, is the girl a musician? And then another one, does the girl talk too much? Is that where the title came from? Just listen? Did you make predictions as to what the text was about? I kind of did, like I mentioned before, like, was the girl a musician? Did she talk too much and someone gave her that advice? But I never solely based my reading selections based on the cover. Because the cover could be really deceiving. So say I did this and thought that this girl right here was a musician and I wanted to read a book about a musician. That's not what this book is about, so that could be really deceiving. So this right here is my redesigned cover. I picked the blue background because I wanted it to be light and airy, and I wanted it to also fit to be a contrast to the foreground pictures. So I have an iPod, which is one of the main focal points of it, and the Just Listen and Sarah Dessen are on the screen of the iPod because I wanted it to be like the author was the artist of the music and Just Listen was the song title. I have the headphones wrapped in as a heart around the ring which has or not on it, because those play a big part in the book, and the ring really has connections with the two main characters. This quote here also, don't think or judge, just listen, goes along with the book, because that's really the main point of the book, is that sometimes it's better to listen than to talk. So this is my version of the Just Listen cover. Thank you. Bye.